Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the sixth grade concept of operations with integers. This is standard 6.3D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 24 of the 2025 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got some basic operations we need to do here. We should be thinking of please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or whatever mnemonic that you use to keep in mind the order of operations. And so that stands for the order in which we are going to attack this expression here. So parentheses always come first, exponent, which there are none in this problem. Multiply and divide, you notice they are in that same level. They are inverse operations. You can do either one of those that you come across left to right, and then add, subtract, also inverse operations. You can do subtract first if that comes before addition. So we're going to take care of this parentheses first, and really that's just a 2 minus 5. So let's look at it as a number line here. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 2, and I need to do a minus 5. Well, minus goes this way. I can only go 2 to get back to 0, so I need to take another 3 over here to get my total of minus 5. So that's why we're at a negative 3. So I can rewrite this as negative 8, negative 3, 3, negative 4. Now I do have parentheses left, but there's no operations within them, which means that they're basically just acting as multiplication. This is really negative 8 times negative 3, and this is 3 times negative 4. Okay, so 3 groups of negative 4. If we say that red dots are going to equal my negative, that's going to be pretty simple. So I can do this. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I just group them together, what do we have? Oh, 3 groups of negative 4, that's going to make negative 12. Pretty simple. The other one is a little bit difficult, and I'm going to end up putting a parentheses around that. I'm not multiplying by anything, but I just want to separate the addition and subtraction. I need 8 groups of negative 3, and then I need to take away 8 groups of negative 3. Now, that's going to be a little bit more challenging, so let's do this. I'm going to introduce 0 pairs here. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's my 8 groups of negative 3. Now, I don't want 8 groups of negative 3. I want negative 8 groups of negative 3. I want to take them away. In order for this to make sense, I'm going to also introduce these are positives. So in effect, what I have is I've got 8 sets of negative 3, and I've got 8 sets of positive 3, which means it's just 0, right? Negative 24, positive 24. It all equals out to 0. Now I can take away my 8 groups of negative 3, and let's see what I've got left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's left? What's left is my 8 groups of positive 3. So that's why when you have two negatives, you make a positive because you're removing the negatives and the positives remain. So this is going to end up being a positive 24. So now I've got a 24 plus negative 12. We can do that on a number line, or you can think, right, a negative and a positive together, that actually just transforms into a negative. Because what we end up having is we've got a 0. I'm going to start at 24. And I'm going to add a negative 12, which means I'm going to end up going back this way. So this ends up being the same as 24 minus 12. Adding a negative ends up looking the exact same as subtracting a positive. So I'm going to take away 12, and that's just going to be 24 minus 12. So that's just going to leave me with 12. All right, so this whole thing simplifies down to 12. I do have my answer right there as B. The hardest part is this negative 8 times negative 3. If you use 0 pairs, you can take away the negatives, leaves you with the positives. And here is our answer.